Hey, Link, here I am, up here. I have been using Zeke and Morag quite a bit because of all the bonus XP they had when they joined. They kind of helped me breeze through apparently the worst chapter in the game, so I kind of just like cheesed my way through apparently the toughest chapter, so yeah, all the over leveling apparently worked out. What were you doing with Nico? Don't tell me you were playing some stupid game for treasure, were you? Oh, whatever. There's something you need to see. Have a look over there. That's the Cursed Isle known as the Forsaken Fortress. There are all sorts of strange rumors about this place. What I do know is that that long ago it used to be the hideout of a no-good group of pirates we used to compete with. But they were pretty small time. Now the place looks like it's pretty dangerous. Ah, I knew it. Look. Over there. By that window. Have you ever seen so many seagulls flock like that before? I'll bet you anything that's the place where they've got your sister locked up. But it looks like the whole place is under really tight guard. This won't work. We'd be spotted before we got anywhere near landing there. What do we do now? Look, don't struggle. If you really want to get into a dangerous place like that, this is the only way to do it. Trust me. We pirates do this all the time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a piece of cake. Is everybody ready? Never fear, kid. We're pros. We're going to launch you good. 3, 2, 1... Your sword landed all the way up there? Shoot, I'm sorry, I apologize. I guess my aim was off by a little bit. Heh, that look on your face. Priceless. Yeah, I slipped the stone into your pocket just before we fired you over there. It's no ordinary stone either. I can see what you're doing through the stone, and obviously you can hear me through it, so if you see that A, you better press that button. I put that stone on your quest screen. Use the on the item screen to take a look. It's pretty basic. Hey, you listen carefully. I need this back after you save your sister, so don't you go losing it, you understand? Alright then, down to brass tacks. The courtyard is awash with searchlights, so they'll see you right away if you just go charging in. Better think it through. This is going to be a 100% run, so I'm gonna run straight into the spotlight. Come on, what are you doing? If you start wandering around the places while guard is out without any means of defense, you're bound to get caught. At the very least, you should see if there's anything nearby that you can use to hide yourself with. Think, stealth! See what you can find around there and be quick about it. Time is short. You say that, but I think that was a legitimate game theory episode about Majora's Mask. Also, Tetra's fine. That's Phantom Hourglass where we have to worry about her well-being. In this game, she's right as rain. Alright, so... Wait, okay, it's actually the other side. It's the other jail. There's 2 jail cells. Oh hi, treasure chest. So yeah, if you get caught, you get put really close to this chest where the map happens to be, so might as well do that. And if we drop down here, so I did remember correctly, do that, and we're good to go. Inside this chest is our first piece of heart. Spoiler. You got a piece of heart. Collect 4 of these to complete a new heart container. More heart containers equal more life. Alrighty, so... we're gonna get caught again, I think. Yeah, we're gonna get caught again. I think that would be faster. I think there's a method to my madness here. I think. Unless they put me in a different cell than last time, in which case... Oops. The camera movement, like the way the camera snaps when the moblins spot you, yeah. It's kind of a weird, like, thing that Zelda games tend to do. They kind of throw in a little bit of a stealth slash... I don't want to say horror, but like jump scare vibe. Zelda is a very fascinating series because it tends to span multiple genres in some cases. Also, I've told the story to friends a lot, but I have the worst luck every time in the Forsaken Fortress. I always get lost. I'm literally not making this up. Every playthrough I get lost at least once in one of the 2 visits. I don't think this is the right spotlight. I think it's... Actually, this is the right spotlight. Okay, so getting caught immediately is actually really fast. Oh, good to know. Because this is the spotlight that I'm pretty sure this is the one that points at the wall. That's the one you have to disable. Go up to the first spotlight and then run into the light to get arrested. Is it faster? Like, first of all, is this the right light? Because I think it is. Then we need to go that way, I think. Okay, so it's really easy if you just get caught immediately. That feels super backwards, but I'll try to remember that. I'm gonna forget next time. I guarantee you I will not remember this grand scheme that I've come up with. I would get all 3, but like, I'm streaming, so I kinda don't want to dilly-dally too much. We might get all 3 next time. You learned the way to never have to sneak around. Except for that one. Which one? Hi! Thank you for the sub. That one actually startled me because I wasn't expecting it. The required one. I thought all of them were required. 7 months. Thank you so much. Like, I don't know the Forsaken Fortress very well, so I have no idea how this works, to be perfectly honest. None of the ones on the first floor. I'm just messing with this guy at this point. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing well as we slowly slink our way through here. There's the one in this room, the one directly outside. Gotcha. I mean, you could also just, like, fast swim and skip this entire dungeon. If you want to get really technical. Just speedrun skip everything. Problem solved. Actually, do they do Forsaken Fortress in 100%? They probably have to get the one piece of heart, but I don't know how they do everything else. Who wants to puzzle like that? That's true. Also, Summer Games and Quick is next month. I'm really not excited, actually. Looking at the lineup, it seemed kind of not as good this time as some years. Like, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, like, super good for me. There's a lot of games I don't really care about speedruns for. Also watch, probably. I only watch certain runs. Like, if certain runners are there, I'll make a point to watch them. If no one else is streaming, I'll usually just have GDQ on in the background. Okay, that was way too close. Okay. We should be good. I don't know if Linkus is running this year. He's like one of the world record holders for Wind Waker. I don't remember which category, but I think he has at least a couple of the world records. He did 100% at AGDQ 2019 this last January. It was a really good run, but it was kind of improved slash hindered by the fact that it immediately followed Celeste, so all of the stream memes of Celeste carried over into the Wind Waker run, which for some enhanced the Wind Waker run, and I'm sure for others it hindered it. Orb being the big one. I remember even when I played Celeste, everyone was like saying Orb. You got back the hero sword you dropped, now you're in business. Take care not to drop it again. I'm gonna be honest, I've seen that command before, I don't know if it's sarcastic or not. Like, I've seen it, and it's a really fun command, but I can't tell if it's like sarcasm. Link. Link. Wake up, Link. Pull yourself together, Link. Well, have you come to your senses yet? You are surprisingly dull-witted. Did I startle you? I suppose that's only natural. As wide as the world is, I am the only boat upon it who can speak the words of men. I'm the king of red lions. Do not fear, I am not your enemy. Link, I have been watching you since you went to the Forsaken Fortress to rescue your sister. I understand how your desire to protect your sister could give you the courage to fearlessly stand up to anything, but such a bold attempt was foolhardy. I suppose you saw him, the shadow that commands that monstrous bird. His name is Ganon. He who obtained the power of the gods attempted to cover the land in darkness and was ultimately sealed away by the very power he hoped to command. He is the very same Ganon, the Emperor of the Dark Realm the ancient legends speak of. I do not know why the Seal of the Gods has failed, but now that Ganon has returned, the world is once again being threatened by his evil magic. Tell me, Link, do you still wish to save your sister from him? And you'll do anything to save her? I see. In that case, I shall guide you as you go forward, advising you on what you should do and where you must go. Ganon cannot be defeated by human hands, let alone by what little strength you possess. The key to defeating Ganon is locked away in a great power that you can wield only after much toil and hardship. Do you understand? In that case, we depart to the Great Sea. But I am getting ahead of myself. This is actually a bit embarrassing for me to admit, but although I am indeed a boat that possesses the power of speech, I possess no sail. And a boat with no sail can sail no seas. I have brought you far to the east of the dark gaze of the Forsaken Fortress, and this island is a town of merchants who deal in a wide variety of goods. If you search hard enough, surely you can find one who will sell you a sail. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but without a sail, I am useless to you. This island of merchants is home to many valuable goods. The information they provide you may come in handy during your endeavors at sea, so listen carefully to their words and heed them well. But remember, there's no time to play. Come back here immediately as soon as your errands are done.